Armenia was producing wine since millennia, and we had different periods of break. But every time we were able to make wine again, we were doing that. So it was before Christianity, it was during Christianity, it was during some Ottoman Empire invasion, Turks, Persians, whoever came, they were trying kind of to restrict, everything was around wine and restricting wine. Armenia was known for more than 100 different cultivars of Vitis vinifera. Of course, a lot of varieties unfortunately disappeared or they are nearly extinct. Currently we have about 30-40 different grape varieties that are actively used in the winemaking in different regions of the country. In Vineyards we have mostly red variety which is called Areni, and it's kind of a brand variety of the country. It is true Armenia has a very distinctive terroir, and even being in a very small landlocked country, because Armenia is one of the 34 biodiversity hotspots all over the world, and the same thing applies also to the grape varieties and terroirs. We work with 3 varieties, with 3 local varieties. That's 2 whites, that's Voskehat and Hatun Kharji, which we believe are very prominent. And we dominantly work with Areni or Areni Noir in different cuvées and blends. In Armenia, the movement for organic agriculture is done in 2 separate ways. So for some people, it's still dominantly a marketing tool, but we're very happy to see a lot of new small or medium-sized projects that think about organic agriculture as a way of thinking and as a philosophy. We don't think about organic as the only way possible to produce quality wines, but we think about it as the best. We've been founded in 2009 by planting the vineyards. We started with local varieties only. Areni was our main focus, and so we started to produce 10,000 bottles, then 15, 20, and the plantations continued until last year. Currently we work with 11 hectares of vineyards, and we also were the first to introduce international varieties to Vineyards. In the winery, we believe in one concept, which is the low intervention winemaking. So we try to put as less as possible our own technological efforts and work mostly with the potential of the soil. For this reason, we have a lot of vinification during the vintage. So even if we produce just 3 or 4 Areni 100% labels, we do about 25 different vinification coming from different plots, different parcels, different soil types, and we kind of vinify the soil. In 2016, we also decided to work with our traditional vessels, clay vessels, which are called karases. These are amphora that were made here for as long as wine was made, and we even named our line of production Ancestors. So that's Voskehat Ancestors, which is in the orange style, and Areni Ancestors, which is a red Areni made in Karas. This is a separate line of production, so if all other wines are kind of organic, so they are made with organic principles, but in classical European style, stainless steel barriques and so on. Here with the natural wines we have a little bit different approach. So we use amphoras for vinification, for a very long maceration, and the wines that get out from the Karas are unfiltered, unfined, without sulfur, really natural funky stuff. We like it. It's really small volume because it's hard to get the Karases, but we try to find old amphoras all around the country, in the villages, just buying them, restoring them as much as we can, and using them for our natural wine project. The future of Armenian winemaking, in my perspective, is for sure to go towards quality, not quantity, because we see in many New World countries it was the reverse situation that I think we don't have and we are not allowed to repeat. So going after the quantities, being a bulk producing country, because Armenia is known in the world at some point as an ancient country, so we cannot produce bulk and regular decent style of wine. We go towards premium, and I'm really happy to see that the sector is developing exactly in that direction. So we don't produce much, but even like the big industrial wineries, they have at least a few labels that are outstanding in the quality level, and they can compete with international wines. Another advantage that we have, together with other small countries that are new to the wine world, is the ability to present to our international consumer the vast amount of local autochthonous varieties that are really interesting for our international consumers. So people everywhere are a bit tired to drink, Cabernet Sauvignon, Syrahs, Chardonnays and Merlots, and it's a good opportunity for us to present them our varieties with their own unique style and profiles.